ain't drunk. I'm just drinking. But you're so high. Oh, man, you know I ain't high. But you're so high. Yeah, well, I just take a little sip every now and then. But you're so high.
Hey, kids. Welcome back. JJ's Chop Shop, first edition. And you're wondering, why do I see a roto twister and a vape on the hood of my car? So, because I'm outside, there's a lot of big stuff I'm going to show you now. I'm going to show you the up and coming projects and talk about another one that are going to be on the new series of this channel. And we're still going to do quads, we're still going to do all that other stuff, but the JJ Chop Shop stuff is different. So let's go over here. Look at this. All right, so here we go. The first episodes, or first series, is going to be the rebuild of the hydroplane, the Nitro hydroplane. And I'm hoping to start this actually tonight with episode 1, which is going to be the teardown. And it's going to be a complete teardown, fiberglass work, hull work, Nitro rebuild. Lincoln David, my brother down south, is going to do the paint job on this. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous because the guy just does gorgeous work. And he's going to do a video that I'm going to plumb in, you know, while he's painting it, because it's going to be all automotive paint, and it's got to be clear coated in automotive because it has to be nitro proof. So this is going to be number 1. Episode 1 hopefully will be up tonight. Bam! And I got this from my brother Motor Mike in California, who's a biker buddy, Patriot Blades member. And I bought this off of him, basically, and it's going to be just bam, awesome. We're going to FPV this thing. Believe it or not, I'm going to put a flight controller in it. The reason I'm going to put a flight controller in it is I want OSD, I want GPS speed. I'm going to put a GPS in there so we can get the speed on it. And what else are we gonna? Battery levels, obviously, and I want GPS coordinates because I plan on running this on big lakes, not just little ponds. So we're actually going to put a flight controller in a boat. That's going to be really cool. That is going to be series number 1. Series number 2 is going to be this guy, which is the Great Plains Composite Rifle Bird. Okay, it's very small. It's only 31 inches across. But it has a huge motor. Here's my motor and ESC and all that stuff. And we're actually this thing flies out of the box with a 3S 2200. It's, I think, what they say, 135 miles an hour. It is actually a composite hull. Or fuselage and wings and everything. It's, you know, we'll go over all that when we do the series. But this thing's going to be a nightmare. It's going to be absolutely cool. But what we're going to do with this one, just to give you a quick overview, we're going to drone it. So this one's going to get a micro flight controller with a GPS. It's going to have return to home. It's going to have auto stabilization. It's going to have manual mode. And it's going to be FPV. We're going to mount an FPV camera between legs right here. And my buddy Lincoln David, there's a little bit of hull damage on it, fuselage damage, not a lot, literally nothing major, but it is a fiberglass bird. So I'm going to do the body work on it, send the fuselage to Lincoln David, and then we're going to hydro dip the wing and the rear tail T-wing in American flag. It's going to be so freaking cool. But it is actually going to be a 130 mile an hour drone, so that's going to be cool. My good friend Patrick LeMay, who I met with yesterday, and we had dinner and we did some swapping. I traded him some quads, but he gave me this, and just out of the goodness of his heart, he even gave me the parts. So we've got the parts and everything. Basically, all I really needed to buy, besides the drone system in it, is a prop. So thanks, Pat. Love you, brother. The next one we're going to do, bam, is this guy. Look at it. My good friend, I call him Glassman because that's his pilot name. I gave it to him. I hope you like it, brother. He and I are good friends. He's bought a couple of birds for me, and I've helped him out with some stuff, and he's given me stuff, and he's just a great soul. He's down in Louisiana, and today I told him to send me his transmitter. He wanted me to set up his Tyrannus for him. And so he's like, yeah, I'll send it to you. And my wife I'm out traveling, and my wife gets this huge box in the garage, because my male people know me. And it's like, just put the shit in the garage, you know. And she's like, what is this? What did you order now? And I'm like, I didn't order anything. So I get home, I open this thing up, and it's a Warbird. Look at this. It's got retractable landing gear, just the whole 9 yards. Beautiful bird. And my brother sent it to me, and he said, "Thank you for all your help. This is for you. And happy Father's Day," which is absolutely awesome. So what we're going to do with this guy, no cosmetic work. The nose is just loose. That'll go. That white stripe will go away. The thing's in primo condition. I don't know if I'm going to FPV this one. It's a good candidate for it, though, because it has a short nose here, and we can stick a camera right in here. So maybe I will, but we are going to do auto stabilization in this one, GPS as well. And we're going to modify a couple other little things on it. And it has, like I said, retractable landing gear, the whole 9 yards. It's going to be very, very cool. I love planes. I have an absolute plane fetish. I actually like planes probably better than quads. There's a little bit of road rash there. But the reason I don't do a lot of planes is I suck at them. That's why I'm putting auto stabilization and return to home in them all. And we've got the wings in there in the garage. But, you know, this is just because it's from a dear friend of mine, I'm going to make it really, really sweet. It's going to be a very cool bird. Then I did some wheeling and dealing with my brother Patrick LeMay that I was with last night. We had dinner. He's a dear friend of mine. And he's like, "Hey, I got this P51 you would absolutely love." And I'm like, okay. And I didn't realize how big it was till I saw it. And I'm going to put a roto twister glass in front of this. You know, see my hand? That's the glass. Now, oops, shit. Watch. That is how big that fucking bird is. It is huge. Yeah, I love it. So, this bird, he never flew it. And it's absolutely gorgeous. It's got landing lights right under there. Bam. It's got retractable landing gear, all 3 wheels, as does the other one. But P51, I'm a World War II nut, and the P51 is my favorite bird of all time. So this one, what we're going to do is the same principle. We're going to put in a GPS, iNav, flight controller, all that good stuff. But I don't think I'm going to do it FPV. I think this is going to be a line of sight bird. Just because the problem with these birds making them FPV, if you put a camera in here, you see all this and you know, you see the prop and all that stuff. Yeah, I might FPV that one. I'm definitely FPVing that one. And I'm definitely FPVing that one. This one I think we're going to keep a line of sight bird, but it's still going to have all my safeties on it. My oh shit switch, return to home, auto level, and all that stuff, just because I would be bawling if I destroyed this bird. I'm actually okay with the bird if I have no shit switch, because there's your confidence. You're flying, you screw up the flight, and you get all crazy with it or something. You just hit that switch, the thing auto levels, turns around, climbs, and flies home. My wings do it, and it's absolutely perfect, and I love it, and it's very, very cheap to do. So that's what we're going to do with this bird. So this bird from Patrick and that bird from Glassman, they're not going to be like big overhauls. Probably be one episode of putting the stuff in and another episode of the flight tests. That one's going to be a complete rebuild, paint job, modification, ChopShop. This one's going to be a real big project, the boat. And then there's another one coming up, 2 more coming up. A friend of mine, a dear friend of mine, Arby, Mr. Arby, and I'm going to put a link to his channel up in the corner there. He's got a channel. He's great. Like I said, he's the older southern version of me. The guy's just fucking crazy. But he's a dear friend too. And I'm sending him a frame, and I have not yet, brother, because we need to take pictures of it for Mocha. But I'm sending him a frame probably Monday. And then he, out of the goodness of his heart, he has a Nitro motor that's a 0.35, I believe he said. It doesn't matter. But it's 35 years old. So I'm going to rebuild it and polish it, do some, you know, just some awesome detail work to this engine, and then I'm going to mount it, and it's just going to be a really cool thing. For those of you that are into Nitro, I'm going to show you how to do that. Then there's another viewer on my channel who offered up a 2 DJI Phantom frames, and you know me, I hate DJI, but they're just the frames. And what's really cool about it, he's like, dude, if you want them, they're yours. And I emailed him today, and I'm sorry, brother, I forgot your pilot name, but I will give you full credit and talk about you when we do the project. They're DJI Phantom whatever frames, and I said I would actually love those, because what I'm going to do is we're going to make a DJJ, Okay, so a drone JJ, not DJI. So we're going to put in a F7 flight controller, GPS, compass, the whole 9 yards, so it does everything a DJI does. I probably won't put the camera system on it just because I don't care. And we're going to put on some nice, healthy 2300 kV motors. But the neat thing that we're going to do with this is we're going to put radio control airplane boat floats on him. So this thing's actually going to be, and we're going to waterproof the whole thing, but and we're going to hydro dip the chassis, the frame, whatever you want to call it. And so we're going to hydro dip it in something really, really fucking cool. And we're going to put boat floats on it so it can land on the lake or land in a pond or whatever. And it's going to be able to drive on the pond like it's going to be able to taxi like a boat. And that's going to be actually a pretty quick project because that's a no-brainer for me. So that's going to be cool. So it's going to be a full GPS DJJ floating drone. That's going to be cool. So those are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the engine, 6 with the DJI frame projects that are coming up on the JJ's ChopShop series. The boat's going to be first. Like I said, we're going to try to do the teardown today and get episode 1 going. And like I said, Lincoln David is painting both of these, and they're going to be absolutely fucking stellar. I'm probably going to American flag dip this right here, and then Lincoln's going to paint the whole thing. So anyway, stay tuned for this guy. That guy's number 2, that guy's number 3, that guy's probably number 4, I don't know, but either way, it's going to be really cool, guys. So thanks for all your support. Like I said, if you have some old planes, helicopters, cars, whatever else, and you want to chop shop them and soup them up, you don't have to give them to me. You can keep them, just send them, and then I'll tell you how much it's going to cost to do. And if you want to do it, I'll do it on the channel for you, and I'm just going to charge parts. That's how much it's going to be, and that's it. Or if you want to donate it, that's cool. Or if you want to sell it to me, you never know. I'm always looking for unique things to do, and this is definitely going to be fun, guys. So thanks for your support. It's going to be wicked, wicked cool. Check out my kids' artwork. Anyway, guys, bam, happy Friday. Keep the shine side up, and hopefully you'll see the first episode of this guy tonight. Take care.